Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Richard Matthews Real Estate auction today, and welcome on behalf of all of your local agents. Richard Matthews Real Estate with Richard Bainey, Matthew Everingham, Ken Miyagawa, Kevin Buchanan here today, and Jackson Cox, and I'm Peter Baldwin, the auctioneer. We're really delighted to be at this residence. It's a really scintillating home that comes to the marketplace today under the vendor's contract, the Property Stock and Business Agents Act of 2002-2003, where terms and conditions say subject to reserve price, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. In the event of a disputed bid, the auctioneer is the sole arbitrator, and the decision of the auctioneer is final. The auctioneer can refuse any bid that he feels is not in the vendor's best interest. The right to bid on behalf of the vendor reserved and specified as one bid, and a bidder is deemed to be the principal bidder unless prior to the auction an authority is handed to us allowing a person to bid for and on behalf of another. Please note, at the fall of the hammer, we need 10% deposit of the purchase price to be paid by the successful bidder, and bidders of course need to be registered to bid. We can only accept bids from those who've registered to bid. We need the bids to come in before the gavel falls, as we don't accept late bids and we can't. And if you are a bidder here today, just make sure in the line of sight of the auctioneer, you've put a lot of work to be in here today, just make sure that that I can see your bids with a clear waving of the bidding card. What an imaginative and creative residence we have here. Just magnificent renovation of the property. It's got great skill, it's got great flair, it's got great lines, and it's got super form to it. And it's a really welcoming home. And it comes to us today with the vendor's solicitors, conveyancing, Genford Conveyancing, with 49 Croydon Road in Croydon, lot 2, deposited plan 21584. It's a split level terrace, of course, with the wonderful the timber trim to the exterior, this fabulous elongated garden off to the rear, the polished timber floors, the expansive and clever use of glass in the residence. That's tall strands of glass, as well, of course, of the shutters as well in the louvers, with blinds, built-in wardrobes, clothesline, dishwasher, fixed wall coverings, air conditioning, light fittings, range from stove, TV antenna, and of course you also see the fan lights, the corbelled arches, the ceiling roses in the home as well. A 28-day settlement, and being a terrace, we have the cross easements with lots 2 and 3, lots 1 and 2, with title from Inner West Council, drainage, deposited plan, and all annexed to the contract, the final occupation certificate, and of course we have the homeowner's warranty as well. Well, this is just a manifestation of some great ideas, some great skill, and some terrific intellectual property. And when someone's passionate about doing something well with a home, it really comes forth, and that's reflected in the volume of people here today in the bidding. And you would think, with this ever-changing face of Croydon, with the number of young children here today, that really sort of stamps this pocket has been a wonderful family enclave. The fact that we're so close to the Strand and PLC, we're so close to Croydon Station from this point. You're going to link up to Ashfield Town Centre if you like as well from here. You've got a lovely parcel of land. You've got a wonderful street presence. But just look at the appeal that the property tracks from the back, with a skillful next door, just like these, have really sort of given rise and used the envelope to perfection here. That is very crisp and very sharp. Those lines that are upstairs, they've got a great sense of aesthetic about them, and as I suppose the key to this whole home is the fact that you've got wonderful harmony, the Victorian features interspersed with a very creative, highly inventive and top quality extension and recreation. I'll call on parties to make the bid known. What sort of offer do we hear today? We've got an opening bid on offer. One of the real hot spots of Sydney. Who's got an opening bid? Wonder what you've got to give. I wonder if the opening bid begins with a 9 and we see the party somewhere in the hunt there to make that sort of opening bid. I wonder what you're willing and able to put forward and you'd like to. Who's got some enthusiasm and some keenness to open the bidding here today? Is it somewhere in the 9s, maybe, to start the bidding here today?
1,047,000.
1,047,000 bid. The bidder's $1,047,000 now. Well, the bidder's $1,047,000. We remind everyone here today that we offer the property as both levels, and the bidder's $1,047,000 now. $1,047,000. Thanks, madam, for the opening bid. It was a very smart move to open the bidding there. I bid $1,047,000 bid. The bidder's $1,047,000 now. So if Plan A's out the window, come down to Plan B, C, and D. $1,047,000 bid. The bidder's $1,047,000 bid for it now. Who'd like to tack on with a higher and better bid? I don't know if it's $1,060,000, 70 or more, or 1.1. $1,047,000 bid now. The bidder's $1,047,000. A great home to live in, this one. How about that cool breeze we're getting now? $1,047,000 bid. The bidder's $1,047,000. Who waves their hand with a stronger offer at this point? What
1 million 60.
We did at 60. Thanks, Ken. The bid is $1,060,000 now. 70s, madam. The bid of $1,070,000 now. 1.07 bid. The bid is $1,070,000. Tack on now with your next bid. 1.07 bid. The bid is $1,070,000 now. If you're indoor and unsighted, make sure you get the hand up in the air. $1,070,000, madam, nearest me, and the party's here under the shade of the tree. $1,070,000. Do you make the move to $1,080,000 or more? 1.07 bid in very popular Croydon. 1.07, are we thinking 80, sir? $1,070,000 bid as I hold the call in front. And at $1,070,000 bid. What? Someone reaching for a card there? I think he is. And sir, 80?
Yeah, make it 80.
He says it very casually, doesn't he? $1,080,000 bid. 1.08 there. 90. Thanks, madam. Bid $1,090,000. We're thinking 1.1. $1,090,000 bid, and the bid is $1,090,000 bid for now. Very creative. Pardon? 95, sir, indeed. Thank you. 1-1. Thanks, madam. Bid 1.1 now. $1,000,001 bid. The bid is $1,100,000 bid for now. Shall we make it 5 to go on? What a spot. $1,105,000. I think he said. That's what the gentleman said, Kevin, didn't he? $1,000,001 here. Yeah. 5. 5, so thank you. The bid is 110. $1,000,110. 15, is it? I bid $1,110,000. I bid $1,110,000. Are we up to 15? $1,110,000 bid for now. Matt, thanks. I want everyone to know we're on the market. We're selling at the fall of the hammer. The bid is $1,110,000, so everyone knows where we're going. It's Madam for the moment with the bid here in front.
10.
20. $1,120,000. I bid $1,120,000 with Kevin there seated, and the bid is $1,120,000. Everyone's in deep thought now. The bid is $1,120,000. It's a real tribute to the home that so many people have turned up here today. $1,120,000 bid for it now. So you're on a good thing. $1,120,000 bid. I'll look for anyone else now. If you camouflage down in the back. 25. $1,125,000. 1,125 bid. The bid is $1,125,000. If you just make the bids to me, what do we think, sir? 30?
Another 10.
Make it to 35. 1,135. 35 and against the gentleman with Ken there out the back. The bid is $1,135,000. Seated is my offer, madam and sir. 1,135 bid. What's the thought over here at the back? Oh, he's shaking his head vigorously there. The bid is $1,135,000. 1,135 bid. The bid is $1,135,000. My call is seated. Back we can go now and call for the advance. You can make it 1,138 for luck. $1,135,000 bid for it, and the call is seated. $1,135,000 is the offer.
40.
40, sir. Thank you. Welcome to the bid is $1,140,000. 40 bid now. The bid is $1,150,000.
Is that another 10?
50. 1,150. 1,150 bid. The bid is $1,150,000. Up we go to the back, sir. The bid is $1,150,000.
55.
55 indeed. Thanks. The bid is $1,155,000. $1,155,000 bid for it now to
60.
60. 1,160 bid. 1.16 we hear. The bid is $1,160,000.
62.
Thank you, sir. Bid $1,162,000. The gentleman with a bid of $1,162,000. 1,162. We got an affirmative response, I think.
70.
70. 1,170 bid. 1.17 bid. The bid is $1,170,000. It's a gorgeous looking home from the street. $1,100,000. And how about this from the back of the home? 1,170 bid. The bid is $1,170,000 now to welcome your further bids in. One bid now. One a bid now. One a bid now. $1,170,000 now. 73. 1,173. We're going to bounce back with 80. 1,173 bid. The bid is $1,173,000. Calls over the back there on $1,173,000. So many people inspected. $1,173,000 bid.
80.
80, sir. Thank you. 1,180,000.
90.
90. 1,190 bid. Kevin, the bid is $1,190,000 now. Gets you just to the back there, sir. The bid is 1.19. 1.2. Thank you. The bid is $1,200,000 now. He's quickly in with a bid of $1,200,000 in a swift response. I bid $1,200,000. How are we doing at the back there, gentlemen? The bid is $1,200,000 bid. 1.2 bid and against the gentleman seated. Gets madam and sir here to the front. Gets madam here to the front too. The bid is 1.2. That's your bid, sir. $1,200,000 bid. The bid is $1,200,000 now. Can we round the bend with a little bit more? What's the thinking? $1,200,000 bid. Once.
121.
1,210. 210 bid, the bid is 1,210,000. Stroll Croydon Primary 1,210,000. You handed a Holy Innocence 1,210,000. 1,210,000. Burwood Girls PLC, as you mentioned, the bid is 1,210,000. And my offer is seated. I bid $1,210,000. Walk the Centenary Park, the bid of $1,210,000. And walk the beautiful Strand. $1,210,000 bid for it now. I got $1,210,000. Am I hearing a little bit more? If you can stretch it out any further before the gavel comes down. Bid is $1,210,000. And isn't it so peaceful in this garden? $1,210,000. There's the bid seated. $1,210,000. It's Madam and Sir seated there as I call for the advance. $1,210,000. He's looking to go to the Brains Trust, I think. $1,210,000. Once. Twice. With interest rates lower than when man walked on the moon, you might be able to go just that little further. $1,210,000 bid. One moment, Peter. And the cheeky $1,000 bid comes in. $1,211,000.
1215.
1215 bid. The bid is 1,215,000. 1215 we bid. The bid is 1,215,000. 1,215,000. 1,215,000. 215 the money now. The bid is 1,215,000. $1,215,000. Bid seated. 1,215,000. Now has everyone given it their very, very best shot? $1,215,000 will buy this property if there's no advance. Once. $1,215,000. How are we doing at the back there, Rich? Twice. $1,215,000. Third. Final call. Back of the block. Centre. Front. All done. We have sold. Congratulations to you, Madam and Sir. $1,215,000. A big word of thanks to everybody here today. Thanks so much. Remind you that we have the 110 Croydon Road is open now, so make sure you see that one open for inspection.